as always. I suck. I do too. I blow. And together, we are a blow job. Anyway, welcome to Wonder After Dark. You'll have to forgive me if I talk a little funny. I can't quite put it into words, but something about my tongue and the way my teeth touch it tonight. Snow job, yep. Again, you'll have to forgive me for how I sound tonight. The way my tongue... Hoof job, the return! Okay, now you're probably... Sounds like she has a cold. Is she hot? No. I don't have a cold or anything, not sick or anything. But, like, my teeth and my tongue, I don't know how to put it into words. So forgive me if I'm fucking illegible. Now, normally I would put 41-year-old virgin in the background, but tonight is it what is so hot, it's cool, but so cool, it's hot. Not my life. Okay. Normally, I would put 41-year-old virgin in the background, but tonight we're going to be doing something a little different. We're going to be talking about two things. Put it there now. You didn't let me finish. You never let me finish. Put it there now. You never let me fucking finish. Okay. Don't care. Didn't ask. Okay. I am currently caressing my body with my oh my god. Well, since you're currently caressing your body with a knife, we're going to go ahead and get to topic number 1 of 2. Assuming it will... I'm using my rose toy. Now, don't worry, we will talk about My Little Pony. But first, Kill Bill Volume 1 is a 2003 American martial arts film written and directed by Quentin Tarantino. Yes, tonight is a double feature. Anyway, it stars Uma Thurman as the bride, who swears revenge on a group of assassins. I want to kill Bill. I want to kill a lot of people. Anyway. Hey, YouTube, that's a joke. Anyway. Who swears revenge on a group of assassins and their leader, Bill. Also, Uma Thurman is hot. Agree. As they try to kill her and her unborn child. YouTube, we're talking about a movie, and live! Her journey takes her to Tokyo, where she battles the Yakuza. The film was produced by A Band Apart and distributed by Miramax Films at a time in which they were still owned by Disney. Uma Thurman was one of the few good things from Batman and Robin. Agree. Anyway, the film had a budget of I was about to horrifically misread that. Let me try again. The film had a budget of 30 million, not 100, 30 million, and made Alicia Silverstone's butt hot. The film had a budget of $30 million, and made 180.9 million. Can you say big success? I sure can. Anyway, Kill Bill was inspired by 1970s exploitation films and martial arts films. It features an anime sequence produced by Production IG. Volume 1 is the first of 2 Kill Bill films made in a single production. They were originally set for a single release, as just Kill Bill. But the film, with a runtime of over 4 hours, was divided into 2 parts. This meant that Tarantino did not have to cut any scenes out of either film. Volume 2 was released in theaters 6 months later. So yeah. And I should clarify, the decision to cut them in 2 was actually a studio decision. Alicia Silverstone's weight fluctuated between scenes of Batman and Robin. Why does that not surprise me? DC movies, if continuity was a class super F. Anyway. Kill Bill Volume 1. It's incredibly obvious which scenes are Yep, clearly. Bitch. Not calling Shadman the bitch here, not you the bitch. Although you are a bitch. Shadow decided he was so bored with this broadcast that he had to take a nosedive off the shelf. So let me spin. I'm not saying she's fat, but some scenes she looks chonky, a little chonky. Yep. Wonder After Dark, the only show where we spend God damn it, an ungodly long period of time playing with toys. Okay. Anyway, Chris O'Donnell was hot as Robin. Yep. But we're not here to talk Batman and Robin. As much as I like when we go off topic, we're not... I don't want a repeat of the SpongeBob episode, aka last night. Anyway, Kill Bill Volume 1 was released theatrically in the United States on October 10th, 2003, 21 years ago. It received positive... There was a YouTuber who played with wrestling figures in McDonald's by slamming them into the food. Of course, that's something you would find. And I would say, of course, that's something Gio would find, because that does sound like him. But while I'm not feeling negative about him at all, I'm having speculative thoughts. But let's not dwell upon those speculative thoughts. We're here to have fun. And no, those Gio, like, no, that just sounds like the kind of brain rot he would consume. That just the description, playing with wrestling figures in McDonald's, slamming them into the food, that just sounds like his brain rot. Of course, because I overthink that. No, I have reasons to overthink this time, but this is Wonder After Dark, not Dark After Wonder. Anyway, it received positive reviews and grossed over 180 million worldwide on a 30 million budget, achieving the highest grossing opening weekend of a Quentin Tarantino film up to that point. Wonder After the Asloom. I guess you could say that. Fuck shit cocksucker. Anyway. On Rotten Tomatoes, does Bill die? Yes, I mean, spoilers for the 20-year-old movie. Anyway. On Rotten Tomatoes, Kill Bill Volume 1 has a score of 85% based on 238 critics. The average rating is 7.70 out of 10. The consensus reads, will there be Volume 3? Hard to say. No, not a jokey answer, a serious answer. Tarantino has expressed interest in doing a Kill Bill Volume 3. But, or it's just another film in that world. But it's unknown whether or not that one will end up happening. Personally, I hope it doesn't, because it's a nice, even story. Like, it begins, it ends. There's nothing left to show. Anyway, the consensus reads, Kill Bill is admittedly a little more than a stylish revenge thriller, albeit one that benefits from a wildly inventive surfeit of style. Metacritic, which assigns a weighted average score, 69 out of 100, based on 43 reviews. What does this say? Related to Kill Bill, but let's talk about the Kill Bill scene in Date movie where it repeats the song from various, like the hero, the villain, the mailman, and even the yeah, that whole scene is just amazing. And my favorite thing about that scene is not the mailman or the phone. It's her. It's not only her washing the car with the burgers that gets me. Like, in the bikini, washing the car. Yeah, fake White Goodman. No, but it's not just her washing the car with the burgers in the fucking bikini that gets me. It's the fact she, like, falls off the hood of the car as if it... Yeah, from Dodgeball. But it's how she falls off the hood of the car as if the car is, like, suspended, like, 50 feet in the air. Like, she falls as if she, like, falls off a cliff. It's the dumbest thing, but it's the fucking... Date movie is worth it for that scene alone. Falls off the car to the music. If that song was not copyrighted, I would play that clip right now. But unfortunately, that song is copyrighted. Anyway, and I can't play it on mute because then it's not as funny. Anyway, Metacritic, 69 out of 100. 69, dudes! Based on 43 reviews, Date movie is the best of the Seltzer and Friedberg. I do agree. From mainstream critics indicating generally favorable reviews. Audiences polled by CinemaScore gave it an average grade of B+ on an A+ to F scale. We need to talk about it someday. I mean, we've already talked about all the mainline movies. It's only a matter of time before we cover the spin-offs. I never said this week, or even next week. Stay tuned. Anyway. Alright, but there's the reception. Alright, now let's talk videos of which you happen to play in your home on one of those picture boxes. Meet the Spartans is painfully unfunny. I do, I did not mean to do that. I just accidentally threw the TV remote at the... That was not on purpose. I could not have planned that any better, though. Oh, God. The Power Rangers. A second plane has hit the Power Rangers. A second plane has hit the Power Rangers. That's dumb even for me. I mean, I'm already a massive fucking moron idiot, but God, that's stupid even for me. A man has fallen into the river in Lego City. Start the new rescue helicopter. Hey, build the helicopter. And off to the rescue. Prepare the lifeline. Lower the stretcher. And make the rescue. The new emergency collection from Lego City. God. A rescue helicopter has... Y'all still talking Kill Bill? Yes, we are. Back to Bill. In the United States, uh, the United States. Oh God. I'm on autopilot, if you couldn't tell. I mean, I've been on autopilot since like May of this year. But yeah, United States. Oh God, I can already tell this is going to be one of those where I don't get a word in. Okay, anyway. In the United States, Volume 1 was released on VHS and DVD on April 13th, 2004, the same week that Volume 2 released in theaters. In a December 2005 interview, Tarantino addressed the lack of a special edition DVD for Kill Bill by stating, "I've been holding off." Actually, I gotta read this like how he would say it. "I've been holding off because I've been working on it for so long that I just wanted a year off from Kill Bill. And then I'll do the big supplementary DVD package." If you know Quentin Tarantino, that is exactly how he talks. He's always like ADHD. Bill Nye, the Science Guy. Bill Nye. Anyway. Okay. After 1 week of release, the film's DVD sales had surpassed its 70 million US box office gross. The United States did not have a DVD box set of Kill Bill, although box sets of the 2 separate volumes were released in other countries such as France, Japan, and the United Kingdom. Upon the DVD release of Volume 2 in the US, however, Best Buy did offer an exclusive box set slipcase to house the 2 individual releases together. And then, Volumes 1 and 2 were released on Blu-ray on September 9, 2008 in the US. After Disney sold Miramax to Film Yard Holdings in 2010, the home media and streaming rights to the films were sold to Lionsgate, who reissued the Blu-ray and DVD on April 26, 2011. A limited edition steelbook was released in 2013. Following inertia is a property of matter. Bill. Anyway. Following Paramount Global's 49% stake in Miramax, the film was reissued again. We need to talk about Bill Nye someday. Agree. Alright. Following Paramount Global's 49% stake in Miramax, the film was reissued on Blu-ray and DVD by Paramount Home Entertainment on September 22nd, 2020. But then, in a strange, bizarre twist of fate, in 2023, stake in Miramax, United States. I'm not going to hear the end of that. I'm not going to hear the end of that. That will be my one claim to fame, is fucking until Oni decides to show up again, Oni Plays and Smiling Friends fame. Until he shows up again, United Steak is going to be my one claim to fame. Anyway, then in a bizarro case of deja vu, the sensation that, anyway, in a bizarre case of Oni Plays Wonder After Dark, yep. In a bizarre case of deja vu, I still question how he found my streams. Anyway, in a bizarre case of deja vu, Lionsgate announced in 2023 that they had reacquired the district. Linkara is a dick. Yes, but let's stay out of drama. Anyway, in 2023, Lionsgate announced they had reacquired. He reacted very poorly to Oni. Anyway, Lionsgate announced they had reacquired the rights to the Kill Bill and Jackie Brown films and announced a brand new 4K remaster for the film's 20th anniversary. that 4K remaster never ended up releasing. We never got the 4K remaster of Kill Bill from Lionsgate. We did get something Kill Bill from Lionsgate, but it wasn't the 4K remaster. Anyway, who wants to see my copies of Kill Bill Volume 1? I know the answer to that's probably no, but who gives a flying fuck? It's my show. You're just along for the ride. Nobody. Fuck you. Anyway. Alright. Bring 41-year-old virgin back, Riley. Okay. No need to be such a cunt about it. Everybody knows from your head to your toes you're a motherfucking cunt. Anyway. Alright, going in order of format. Here's Kill Bill Volume 1 on VHS. Released in 2000... Well, theatrical 2004... Or 2000... Kill me. Anyway. VHS, my beloved. Yeah. Is Volume 2 on VHS? Yes, but it's rare and I don't have it. Kill me, Bill. What if Kill Bill was called Freaky? Anyway. No bonus features because VHS couldn't do those. Yeah. And there's the tape. Typical affair. The whole bloody affair. Let's put this away. Actually, where the hell? Oh, never mind. I'm stupid. It is late. Okay, next up. Actually, I should probably move these. Okay. Whoops. Alright, next up. Alright. Next we have... What is it? Did I miss anything? Okay, no, I did not. Next we have the original 2004 DVD. This, obviously, I clarify because Lionsgate later reissued this DVD in 2011. This is the 2004 release. Bonus features include the making of Kill Bill Volume 1, bonus musical performances by the 5, 6, 7, 8s, Quentin Tarantino movie trailers include... I'm gonna go. I'm sorry, it's not you, it's me, babe. Don't skibbity me. Don't Ohio me. We're done. Anyway, Quentin Tarantino movie trailers, including Kill Bill Volume 2. Anyway, there's the dick, if you will. And by dick, I mean disc. Even though everyone I know is a dick. And of course, we have a lovely little insert that I'm not going to read because it's a novel, but yeah. Although we have an ad for the Kill Bill soundtrack, as well as the DVDs of Jackie Brown and Pulp Fiction, and your scene selections. I see we went down to 0 viewers. So, if anybody is still watching this show, say the first word that comes to your mind. Again, if any of you fuckers are still there, say something. Is anybody... On my end, I see 0 views. So if anyone is still watching this show right now, say the first word that comes to your mind. If not, I'm going to look like a massive jackass putting this on for nobody. Are any of you still there? I genuinely think both viewers of this stupid stream left. Oh, god fucking damn it. That's what I get for making this a double feature of 2 wildly different topics. Whoop-de-fucking do. Yeah, I think they left. Oh my god. The opposite of yesterday's episode. That's great. Well, anyway, even though I'm performing this episode for... Oh, there it is. Well, anyway, even though I'm performing this episode for an audience of 0 now, I did say that Lionsgate reacquired the rights to Kill Bill 1 and 2 and Jackie Brown. And I did say that something released in 2023. Though it was not the 4K remasters that they announced. They did announce 4K remasters. They did announce 4K remasters. They did not release those. Instead, what we got for both movies, Kill Bill Volume 1 and 2, and for Jackie Brown, were just reissues, albeit with new packaging, but reissues of the same Blu-rays and the same DVDs that had already been available since 2004 and 2008. 2004 in the case of the DVD, and 2008 in the case of the Blu-ray. All the special features, same as those old discs. All of the content, same as those old discs. Literally, the only difference, really, were the disc labels and packaging. The discs now sport Lionsgate's bland blue and white respectively. But these are the same discs that have already been available since 2004 in the case of the DVD and 2008 in the case of the Blu-ray. Go figure. It has been almost 2 years since Lionsgate announced the 4Ks. Still nothing. Just still... I just realized I put that in upside down. But yeah. Still nothing. I don't know. E. Okay, well, you're back. 1 second. Well, anyway, welcome back, Spider. In case you missed it, I was talking about Kill Bill Volume 1. I was showing my copies of the movie. No, I won't repeat myself, unless you ask politely. 2, it's going to be you and me for the rest of this episode. Sylv is going to bed. So anyway, it's going to be another classic Two Doofuses episode. But yeah, what I was saying. But yeah, I guess, you know, to conclude Kill Bill, because there is something else in the title of this episode that I have yet to talk about for 31 minutes, 32 minutes now. Kill Bill Volume 1 is a great movie, and so is Volume 2. I don't think I really need to add anything else to that discussion. They're just great. Great movies. Highly recommend. So yeah. 10 out of 10. Well, that was the shortest movie review of all time. What else did I put in the title again? Oh yeah. How could I forget? Years ago, something happened. 14 years ago. What happened 14 years ago? Well... Oh. There we go. 14 years ago, My Little Pony, Friendship is Magic, is an American... Well, I mean, yeah, American, Canadian, both would be accurate. Anyway, My Little Pony, Friendship is Magic is an animated television series based on Hasbro's My Little Pony franchise. The series follows a studious pony named Twilight Sparkle, voiced by Tara Strong, and her dragon assistant, Spike, as well as their friends, Applejack, Rarity, Fluttershy, Rainbow Dash, and Pinkie Pie. Together, they go on adventures and help others around Equestria, solving problems with their friendships, as most ponies do. Anyway, the show was produced by AllSpark Animation and aired on the Hub Network, which was later renamed Discovery Family. The show premiered on the Hub on October 10th, 2010, and concluded in Japan. American cartoons are called anime, so over in Japan, My Little Pony is technically an anime. That is such dumb, useless information, but it's the kind of dumb, useless information that I absolutely adore. Anyway, Got something on my, just a little fact there. I love the fact. Something on my foot there. No, that's not an excuse to talk about my feet. I just genuinely got something on my foot. Anyway, the show premiered on the Hub, which was later renamed Discovery Family, and aired from October 10th, 2010 to October 12th, 2019. I saw a meme about a Japanese chat board called PPG Anime. I think it was PPG. I don't know. Anyway. Animated in Flash, the series aired on Discovery Family, formerly the Hub, from October 10th, 2010 to October 12th, 2019. Powerpuff bitch. Anyway. Hasbro selected animator Lauren Faust to handle the... let me try that again. Hasbro selected animator Lauren Faust to head the show. Faust created deeper characters and adventurous settings, seeking a show resembling how she played with her toys as a child, and incorporated fantasy elements. However, due to a hectic production schedule and a lack of creative control, she left the series during its second season. And yet, the quality managed to remain consistent, I hope. I actually haven't gotten to season 2 yet, so that's a sign. But anyway. Friendship is Magic became one of the highest rated productions in the Hub's history. Despite its target demographic of young girls, the series attracted an unexpectedly large following of older viewers, mainly adult men known as bronies. Took a matter of time to get there, anyway. The series gave Hasbro new merchandising opportunities. A spin-off series titled Equestria Girls was launched in 2013 and ran alongside the main series for 6 years. A feature-length film titled My Little Pony the Movie, released in October 2017, which we reviewed right here. I wonder what brought dudes to ponies. Okay, that you just said has been asked before, but I'm going to regurgitate it. Okay. Although I cannot find a clear, definitive origin as to where, oh, please don't, it does not answer the question. Okay, never mind. But, to be fair though, I don't know the answer to the question. I can't find, a definitive origin. I guess it was just one of those shows. Until I find Patient Zero, I guess it was just one of those. And no, I don't mean one of those in a dirty context, I just mean one of those. You know, like a Patient Zero. As in the first brony. Patient Zero, the first brony. But anyway, until we find Patient Zero, who kickstarted the fandom, I guess it was just one of those, like a SpongeBob or Train with Face, you know. Anyway, a spin-off comedy series titled Pony Life premiered on Discovery Family in November 2020, but was very short-lived. Anyway, now, we all know the basic premise of the show, but since this is Wonder After Dark, where I love to regurgitate information we already know, mixed in with some stuff we didn't know, in the Kingdom of Equestria, its 3 species of ponies, Earth, Pegasi, and Unicorns, live harmoniously. Twilight Sparkle, a studious unicorn, later an alicorn. I had never heard of Pony Life. Again, it was very short-lived. It didn't last that long, because G5 replaced it soon after. But anyway, Twilight Sparkle, a studious unicorn, later an alicorn, travels to Ponyville to learn about friendship at the urging of the ruler and her mentor, Princess Celestia. Twilight and Spike, her dragon assistant, become... Yes, Copper. Anyway, just huff at me, why don't ya? Become close friends with 5 other ponies. Applejack, Rarity, Fluttershy, and Rainbow Dash. And Pinkie Pie. Almost forgot about Pinkie. They discover that they represent different facets of friendship with magical artifacts known as the Elements of Harmony. They then proceed to go on adventures and help others around with their problems, solving problems with their friendship. So yeah, quite the television show, I must say. Now, the show... Okay. Well, I guess before we read about the reception, the show, which is primarily targeted... Gotta fix my hair here. Okay. The show, which is primarily targeted at girls aged 4 to 7, was one of several animated shows which aired on The Hub, a retooling of Discovery Kids. The network was rebranded as Discovery Family on October 13th, 2014. I see October as a running theme with this franchise. Anyway, in March 2011, less than 2 months before the season finale had... Oh, by the way, the game might be delayed till January or February. Just saying, because I'm kind of bored. Again, burnt out. That makes sense. In fact, I do want to address burnt out, but I'll save it till the end. I'll save burnt out till the end. Just so I don't have to stop dead in my tracks. Anyway, less than 2 months before the season finale aired, the series was renewed for a second season. And then a month before it ended, it was renewed for a third. School won't let me go virtual because I'm too far in the semester. Damn it. That is unfortunate. Anyway, but yeah, so on and so forth. It kept getting renewed until eventually the final season. Anyway. Alright. What about home video and streaming? Anyway. Well, in 2011, a 2-episode sampler DVD titled Celebration at Canterlot was available at Target stores packaged with several different toys. Love how it took 30 years for My Little Pony to get super popular. That is legitimately funny to me, though. Like, I mean, I'm sure it was popular, you know, during G1, G2, G3, 3.5, but I find it honestly really amusing that only after the 4th major revision, my mom grew up with old My Little Pony. I do remember, and that's really nice. That's just nice. I wish you and your mom a very bonding over My Little Pony next time you see her. Just next time you see her, I wish the both of you a very pleasant bonding time. Anyway, with several other Hasbro properties, the show was then added to Netflix on April 1st, 2012 in the US. And it has since been on Netflix. I don't think it's ever been removed at any point. So yeah. In 2015, the series and other shows from Hasbro were planned to be dropped from Netflix. However, they decided to keep those shows around, with a few exceptions. Friendship is Magic was one of those exceptions that stayed. Anyway, And finally, Shout Factory has the DVD rights for the series in the US and Canada, specifically. In the US, watching My Little Pony should be something I do for the next time I take a crack at the early 2010s challenge again. Ah yes, that challenge. For the record, I don't hate that challenge, not at all, despite how some past occurrences might make it seem. It's just I don't really have very many people left to talk to anymore, which is why whenever that challenge kills, yep, it kills you and me for different reasons. It could work in theory, but in execution, it does a whole lot of this. Anyway, back on topic. Shout Factory has the DVD rights in the US and Canada. In the US, 23 5-episode and 3 6-episode compilation DVDs were released, featuring just an odd assortment of episodes in no real particular order. And then Shout Factory also released seasons 1 through 7 on DVD. And of course, as we know, Lionsgate released the movie on Blu-ray and DVD. And Equestria Girls also made it to Blu-ray, but only the movies. Not any of the seasons, just the movies. Anyway, funny how the spin-off got to Blu-ray, but the main show didn't. Again, not counting the movie. Anyway, if I didn't go to that concert, I would have won that challenge. Yeah, you're right. Also, if I wasn't falling apart at the seams, because I'm pretty sure that was... Anyway. Alright, I have 2 lovely doodads to show. This I got recently at FYE. You're probably wondering, how? My dad was not in the store at that time. Anyway. This, yeah, the Friendship Express. This is one of those kind of compilation DVDs with just an odd assortment of episodes. Yeah, the only 2 that are in order are Friendship is Magic Part 1 and Part 2, because those are the first 2 episodes of Season 1. The rest are just kind of, yeah, the other 3 episodes are just kind of 3 random ones. This also includes a bonus episode of Pound Puppies for some strange reason. But yeah. And of course, this was released by Shout Factory under the Shout Factory Kids label. And then we have the movie, which was released on Blu-ray not by Shout Factory, but by Lionsgate, because Lionsgate was who put this out in theaters. The only reason I'm not... Can we please, 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 please have a Doom and My Little Pony crossover? I feel, honestly, that would not be the strangest crossover ever. In fact, I feel like the strangest was My Little Pony and Ghostbusters. But anyway, Blu-ray disc, DVD, same art on both, same content, only difference, high definition, below that. The only reason I'm not listing off the special features is because, you know, we reviewed this movie a few days ago. If you want to hear my thoughts, you can go back and watch that one. Okay, but My Little Pony Friendship is Magic. Okay, I could go on and on and on about the franchise, but I'll give like a general rundown, but not the full background. So, my history with, and we're keeping it strictly focused on Friendship is Magic. When I say My Little Pony, we're referring to 2010 and on. Anyway, my history with the franchise was interesting. You see, I always knew it existed, excuse me, because, you know, my sister watched it, but most of the time when I would get exposure to it, it was on in the background, and I didn't pay attention for maybe longer than like a minute, if that. Anyway, then a certain movie came along in 2019, Playing with Fire. Now, if you either have seen this movie or are vaguely familiar with it, you should know the connection. Fun fact, I saw this in theaters with my dad. I think that's enough of a joke. That, in fact, if I was a stand-up comedian, that would be the end of my act. Okay, where did I just put... There it is. Okay. No, in fact, if I was a stand-up comedian, that would be the end of my act. Anyway, but yeah, I saw him Playing with Fire in theaters. And I think that was honestly... like, my first long-term exposure to My Little Pony. You still there? You still watching? Because on my end, I see 0 viewers. I'm just checking to see if you're still there, audience, friendo, acquaintance, whatever we want to call you. Again, just checking to see if you're still there before I keep yapping. I mean, I was going to keep yapping anyway, but... You still under the staircase? Harry Potter funny? Brain rot? Hello? Well, anyway. But it was my first real long-term exposure. And then I just kind of dropped it. Like, I like Playing with Fire. I still do. But after it was all said and done, I kind of just dropped it. Like, that was a funny movie with some funny ponies and funny other stuff. And for a few years, that was pretty much the end of the story. Anyway, for a few years, that was pretty much the end of the story. For me, at least. In the context of My Little Pony, that was pretty much the end for a few years. I saw Playing with Fire, and then I moved on. Okay, yeah, I think you went eepy. Yeah, I think he left. For real. Will Smith, funny. Feels so much later. But anyway, that was pretty much the end of the story for My Little Pony for me for a while. I saw Playing with Fire, and then I just kind of moved on. And then a certain picture in the year 2022 came to my attention, or rather, a certain tweet came to my attention. Let me see if I can find it. Okay, I can't find it, but a certain tweet was brought to my attention, and it basically said, such and such years ago, My Little Pony, Friendship is Magic ended. And it was a screen cap from the finale. Now, me being me, and not being super clued into the show, I was thinking, oh, it's been over all this time, and I didn't know? Yeah. Apparently, apparently it had been over all this time. One second, my imaginary audience. Anyway. Okay, but even though we, okay, so yeah, Sylv went to bed, Spider's done for tonight. Yeah, I guess I'm putting this show on for an audience of nobody. I think Wonder After Dark's days are numbered, but anyway. I mean, I'd say 100 episodes was a good run, but anyway. Where I was going with this, but basically, I brought this tweet to the attention of Spider, you know, like, because in my head, I thought My Little Pony was still airing, like, new episodes, because I didn't know, but I was like, hey, did you know the show's over? And that kicked off a lovely, like, you know, smack to the face boomerang effect, like, wait, it's over? Yeah, it's over, it's been over, what the fuck? I remember watching that. To keep a long story short, what started off as a ironic, jokey enjoyment became kind of a, I guess, morbid curiosity, which then became a genuine morbid curiosity, which then kind of spiraled out of control and became fandom. So yeah, we're fans now. I would tell Spider to tell his side of the story, but he's done for tonight. So I have to do all the talking myself. I think this might be the shortest episode of Wonder After Dark we have had in a long time. Whoops. But yeah. But basically, yeah. One thing led to another, I became a genuine fan. Now, I do like being a fan of the franchise. Just putting the Pepsi bottle back where it goes. Alright, brief break. It's time for the funny image. Schroger. Schwill Smith. I don't have any creative jokes, just Shrek Will Smith funny. Anyway, but where I was going with this. Okay, but anyway. But basically, I do consider myself a fan. When I talk about, My Little Pony on Wonder After Dark, it's not some, like, ironic bit. It's not like some in-character joke. It's not like some scripted, staged bit. It's not some, like, phase. It's not some fad. It's not because, oh, you people like it, so I should too. It's not even, back to morbid curiosity. Although I do consider it a curiosity as well. It's a genuine interest of mine. Albeit it started off ironic, but now it's completely unironic. So yeah. Now, what would be my progress on My Little Pony Friendship is Magic? Honestly, I haven't made a lot of progress. I've seen the first 2 episodes of, well, I guess I should rephrase that. I've tried the show 2 times. First, I tried the first, Jesus Christ, okay. I tried watching season 1 the first time. And I got about maybe 7 or 8 episodes in before I dropped it. Now, was it not my cup of tea? Did I get bored with it? Did I lose interest? No. None of that happened. Just other stuff just kind of came up. It didn't really happen for any reason in particular. Oh, yap. Welcome back, Sylv. No, I'm not fucking repeating myself. You can't make me. I'm not repeating. No, I am not repeating. Sorry if I sound a little pissy. I just don't want to repeat every single little thing I just went through. If you want to hear that again, you can catch the replay tomorrow. Bitch, what the fuck? Leaves. Sorry. Sorry about that. Also, I'm not trying to sound rude at all, just a genuine observation. I thought you needed to get some sleep. Again, just an observation when I say that. I thought you needed to. Nah, that's a thing I've been doing in voice calls like that. But yeah. Not repeating. But basically, in case you missed it, Spider left. He's done for tonight. And he's already told me he's burnt out on the streams before. I fear that he might be, like, done with them for good. I join, say, bitch, what the fuck, and then leave. Spider skillish, shut up. Anyway, but, which if he is done for good, I mean, fine, I get it, but, like, I really don't want this show to just be me and you, because then it's just a voice call at that point, but, but obviously, oh, shut up. This is your head. Stop complaining. You have a point, but anyway. Also, that wasn't a complaint. Wonder After Dark, the only show where I don't genuinely hate anyone, but I still have the vibe that I do. It was... Okay, shutting the fuck up and moving the fuck on. But yeah, in case you missed it, I was figuring out whether to end the episode... You do you, buddy. Anyway. Basically, in case you missed... You do you. Anyway. In case you missed it, I was figuring out whether or not to end the episode here, before ultimately deciding to yap just a little bit longer about My Little Pony. No, I will not repeat myself. I'm not going to. You cannot make me. But yeah. But yeah. I do consider it something that I am genuinely into. It's not so... Let's end the episode with My Little Sexy. How about let me finish for a little bit? Even though My Little Sexy does sound My Little Yummy. But anyway, where I was going with this... I want to keep this going for at least another 5 to 10 minutes before I wrap it up. just 5 to 10, because I don't have 20 minutes of... I have a genuine question about you, James and My Little Pony. Go ahead and ask, but I'm going to keep talking. And then I'll answer. But I do consider it something that I'm genuinely into. Like, it's not some, like, scripted, staged bit. It's not some, like, ironic joke. Although it did start out as one way back. Then it became genuine. Okay, what does this say? Okay, so a few months ago, you shared a screenshot. Of James complaining about you talking about it and having My Little Pony profile pics. What even started from that? Glad you asked. I was about to get to that. Although it does require a little bit of context and a little bit of explanation. So, a couple of episodes ago on this show, it was already quite a few episodes ago, but on a couple episodes ago, you might recall when Quora came to the rescue and basically confirmed that Rainbow Dash canonically is not gay, and that the closest there is are fan theories and headcanons. Okay, well, now that we got that out the way, we need to go back to 2023. Specifically, the early part of 2023. So that's the reason why he was... Yes, but let me finish. Basically, he claimed... I don't know where he found this, for first of all, but he claimed that that Lauren Faust, the creator, said she was gay, like, verbatim. And, you know, this was before I finished. Granted, I still haven't finished the show. I haven't even finished season 1, but he just went on and on and on and on and on about that. And genuinely, it did get fucking annoying. And after a while, Lauren Faust is gay herself. Yeah, Lauren Faust is gay, but I could find... Anyway, but after a while, I was like, where did this come from? So I had to do the research. I can find absolutely no record of Lauren Faust ever saying that Rainbow Dash was gay. Not only that, I cannot find anything in the show that remotely implies or confirms that. Granted, there's nothing denying it, but there's nothing confirming it. It's not like they outright say it. It's not like they outright show it. In fact, she's not even really in a relationship with anyone in the show. No, you cannot say Applejack. That's a popular internet headcanon. But I could find no record of what he was claiming. All I could find were just various memes, headcanons, and even YTPs. And of course, that brings us back to a couple episodes ago. I outright deny it because I did not have sexual relations with that one. I'm not even going to get mad at that, and for the record, that would be stupid to get mad at, but honestly, that's such a fitting response that I can't even get mad at that. But yeah, I could find no record of it. So that led to, fast forward to a couple episodes ago, when I had to, when I had to ultimately drop the bombshell on him and outright confirm, like, no. While there's nothing denying that she is in the show, there is nothing that outright confirms that she is a lesbian. After that, he stopped hating. Granted, he does still make jokes from time to time, but that's the thing. Now they're jokes. They're not serious. Good. All of your blind fucking hatred was over internet head canons that you mistook as fact. There's everything that denies it in the show. I only got like 7 or 8 episodes into season 1, so if you could provide examples, that would be great. Because gay didn't exist in my... Oh yeah, that actually does remind me. The closest I could find Hang on. Okay, that does remind me. That does remind me. I was trying to find... Okay, that does remind me, though. This whole discussion reminds me. The closest I could... Believing in headcanon. Yeah, not only believing a headcanon, but somehow obtaining the false information that the creator confirmed it. When she never... I'm sorry, but if you believe in headcanons, you're a moron. You know, I wish you would stop being a meanie weenie, but in that case, if you've had headcanons, you're a moron. Goodbye. But unfortunately, staying off camera would be boring. So anyway, but back on topic. This whole conversation, though, this whole last part of the show does remind me. The closest I could find to his claim that Lauren Faust said, Jesse is poop, yep. One of these days, I should just start an episode by just smearing shit all over the message retract. That message do be retracted. Anyway, one of these days, I should just start an episode by just smearing shit all over the camera and then wiping it away by saying like, you're dumb, and then just carrying on as if I didn't just do that. I retract your mom, Iwi. Yep. Anyway. Okay, before I get interrupted again. The closest I could find to his claim was this tweet by Lauren Faust. For real, one Season 1 character is trans. Published March 27th, 2016. But, notice the wording here. Season 1 character. Meaning not a character who appeared outside of Season 1, and not a regular character. So not a part of the main 6, not a recurring character even. No trans allowed. Trump supporters, anyway. But that's the closest I could find to his claim, is that quote-unquote one Season 1 character is trans. But even then, that doesn't equate, directed by J.K. Rowling, yep. But even then, that does not equate, because Season 1 character, so whoever the character is that Lauren Faust is referring to, only appeared in Season 1. So definitely could not be any of the main cast. And again, trans does not equal lesbian. So yeah. But yeah, there's your context, and there's why. He basically hated it for... Yes, it does. Okay. But yeah, there's your context. He basically hated it over false information that he gave himself. Trans equals lesbians, yep. But yeah, there's your context. He basically hated it for a period of time because he gave himself false information that he mistook as fact, and to this day doesn't even say where he got that false information from. You are all dummies, but in different ways. And you might think that sounds incredibly rude, and truth be told, it kinda is, but also, people have their shining moments. Are you really friends with somebody if you don't point out their flaws? Okay, now I'm falling asleep for real. Okay, well, good night. I mean, I was about done with both that tangent and this episode anyway, but if you want to catch up on the last little part of it, do the outro. Okay. Well, actually, real quick. Is it okay if I just do the wrap-up for this episode, then the outro? That way I can get it all done at once rather than do the outro twice. It's a quick wrap-up, don't worry. See. Okay. Alright, well, this is looking like a much shorter episode of Wonder After Dark than usual, but it is kind of nice to do like a short, less than 90-minute for once, because usually they go on for 90 to 100 minutes. Plus, you know, Makes sense after the 100th episode special was really long. But anyway, I guess to conclude this episode, My Little Pony Friendship is Magic. Great show. Great, great show. Highly recommend, give it a chance, check it out. Solo made it to 2 hours, 2 minutes. Yep, but tonight we're not able to. Because 1, I'm tired, 2, you're going to bed, and 3, I don't know. Anyway, but basically, who knows, maybe someday we'll do another 2 hour, maybe we'll make it to 3, but for now, we'll stick to 1.5. Anyway, but I guess to conclude this episode, My Little Pony Friendship is Magic. Great show. Kill Bill, great movie. Also, I can't find my car, but that's a whole other problem. We'll find out where the car went tomorrow. But for now, that's all the time we have for tonight. Oh, and I almost forgot. I did almost forget. Will I elaborate further? No, because I've said enough. But for now, that's all the time we have for tonight. But always remember, even though it's a bit earlier than usual, I was about to say you forgot. Good. Eat your cereal. Go to bed. To be continued. God made you special and he loves you very much. If you do drugs, you go to hell before you die. I won't say wait this time because I'm too sleepy. Good. Thank you. Have a good eat. Good night, and for real, that does piss me off. It's funny, but it pisses me off. Genuinely, though, I want a Halloween reboot. I'm conflicted about that, but outro. Have a day.